also just wear my Jarakarn bracers and boots or what is cliffhanger? Cliffhanger is useless. Understood.
I do believe you are audible now. I think you can be heard now. Gonna move this over. Wow, I could have swore there's normally music on the starting screen. Weird. But yeah, gonna give it 10 minutes, see if anybody shows up. I currently have zero viewers.
Oh, hey, there's Rathalos. Do I still have my electric stuff? I do still have my electric stuff. Alright, cool. Never mind, we're murdering lizards. Let's go. Oh yeah, I've got enough time.
Oh yeah, you're definitely being picked up, friend.
Do I need to turn myself down?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Weirdly though, it's picking you up through my mic by the look of it. That's weird.
I mean, it could be. Do you have like a headset, or you just?
I do not have a headset. I wish I had a headset.
That's weird though. I mean, maybe it's routing it through there.
Oh, now it's coming through the. Now it's coming through the normal way. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna give it 10 minutes. I'm currently
not like instant Rathalos fireball.
I'm currently missing Digi Destiny, but that's okay. There is an update available, apparently. Okay. Huh.
Ow. Okay, hon, I'm standing directly below you. The tail does not work. Okay, that however does.
I will probably download this later since I'm already live. I'll take care of the update.
Yeah, that works perfectly, actually.
Yeah, the wish list for this thing is freaking wild. Oh, good lord, it got bigger. Holy crap. Desensor. Okay, that's interesting. Change the Dragoon level cap. Change edition level cap. Don't do that. I beg you, don't do that. Permadeath, good lord. Okay, swapping editions is a thing that works now. Got to do that in the last play, in my last stream. That was fun. New items, new equipment, new additions. Okay. Why would anyone want permadeath in this game? I guess for a harder difficulty. Unequip all button. Let's see. Party formation would be cool. Another difficulty tweak. New playable characters. That would be cool.
Ah, you dumb bastard. Sorry. It took off and I cut off his tail. He landed on the ground. I got more damage off on him before he left.
There it is.
Wait.
Battle swap character. I hope that one gets added in at some point. Oh, I have one viewer. Very cool. Currently one viewer. Well, to that one viewer, I will say I am currently waiting for another 2.5 minutes. I just, wanted to give people a chance to get in because I have, I got stuff I want to say, and if might as well wait for people to get here to actually start saying it. And I appreciate it when I have viewers, even if I'm just your background noise. Although I'm particularly loud background noise, so I apologize in advance. Which reminds me, I start out my stream with a very loud introduction because I have to, this is getting turned into a YouTube video and I have an introduction that I do. I will try to make it quieter, but I'm a loud person, so I apologize in advance. I'm also not alone tonight. I got my buddy Dominic here. Say hi, Dom.
Hi.
He's playing Monster Hunter.
I'm slaughtering lizards in real time.
That is a terrible way to phrase that, my friend. Absolutely awful.
Incorrect. I almost carded.
Another minute and I'll get the game started. I swear there used to be music playing in the background on the title screen. Normally tonight I would be playing Baldur's Gate, but our buddy Patrick couldn't make it, so instead we're just gonna, Dom's gonna hang out and I'm gonna kick some butt in this game. I think I'm headed into the city that Lavitz is from this time, but it's been long enough that I don't actually remember what the order of events is in some cases. But that's okay. Give it another 10 seconds. There we go. Alright. And we're back! Hello everybody, my name is Lakota, this is Tangential Gaming, and I am once again playing The Legend of Dragoon, Severed Chains. Now, for anybody who wasn't here last time I did this, Severed Chains is a modded version of Legend of Dragoon that is a native port to the PC. There's that music. Now, which one of these was... I do believe... Yes, this would be where I was. Awesome. Excellent. It's a native port, which means, essentially, I have installed it as a computer game on my computer. Which is very cool. It's also got some quality of life improvements, so that's great. Like a bigger... Like, I can make the inventory bigger, I can save anywhere I frickin' please, I don't have to find a save spot. It's a very good port so far. Granted, I'm very early in. There's also an update available, but I have already started playing when I saw that, so I will just update it later. I just took this person's, all this person's money. I'm a horrible human being. I'm also not alone. My buddy Dom's here. Say hi again, Dom.
Hi again.
Yeah, I already introduced him before the what will be a cut at the beginning of this episode. Oh my God! It's Sir Lavitz. Oh, Sir Lavitz, please let me draw your portrait again. Canonically popular. Oh, don't move. It'll be done soon. Don't move. I'm waiting patiently.
There we go.
Yes! Here you go! Acquired Portrait of Lavitz. Isn't it a little too handsome? I don't think so! Canonically good with the ladies. Dom, to give a comparison, Lavitz is kinda sort of like Steiner, except less stuffy. And not constantly berating the protagonist.
Well, I've failed yet again to get a Rathalos weight. I am annoyed.
How many Rathalos...
for other things to kill.
My friend, how many Rathalos have you killed today?
Today?
Today.
You want my total right now?
Yes. I would love to hear your total.
Everything else. I've currently killed 5.
Jeez. Granted, Rathalos, once you get a Rathalos on the ground, it's not really that hard to kill it.
The only thing I've killed that much is Balahara.
Jeez.
With a Jarakan and Raydao leading up.
Okay. I think the thing I've hunted the most in Rise was probably the bear or the rabbit. Whose names I can't remember. Thank you. I'll treasure this. Okay. What a girl. Alright. Got any treasure in here? There has to be a reason I can come over here. Why would it let me come over here if there's nothing for me to find? That's annoying. Also, anybody watching this, if I cough a lot during this stream, I apologize. We just got done spraying. We've had a bit of a bug problem at my house. Drinks. Give me more drinks. I think you've had enough based on the way you swaying. Spirits? Yeah, I have good ones. 100G per bottle. Want it? I don't know how much money do I have? I have 720 gold. Oh right, Lavitz is dying. I forgot about that. I didn't buy enough antidotes from the merchant before that last boss fight. Yeah, I'll buy a bottle. Acquired good spirits. Every day is tense for us because Dole broke the truce. Okay. Give me a break, huh? What about it? It's about the war. The war! Yes, I will stay one night. I hope that gets rid of poison too. It does not! Ah! My child fell in battle. My grandchild fell too. I have no more meaning in my life. That's very sad. Do I have... No, I have nothing. I have to find the item shop and buy an antidote. Or else Lavitz is going to be poisoned for my entire playthrough. I think the blue one's where I'm supposed to go. Oh boy, Sir Lavitz! How have you been? Auntie was worried about you! Very popular with the ladies. Basil and Sandora, which were originally one country, Serdio, have been at war for 20 years. War? Don't worry about it. King Albert will take care of it. A lot of confidence in your king. To the left of to the left is the castle in Dells. It's a beautiful castle and the pride of Serdio. Okay, so that's the left. What's to the right? Lavitz's father, Servi, was a man of too much integrity. If he had recovered from the betrayal of a dear friend, he wouldn't be dead. Yeah, that's a great thing to say when his son is standing directly next to me. Prick. This is Slambert Plaza. It is dedicated to the father of Lavitz, who was called the Lance of Slambert. His last name is Slambert. I always forget that. Before Serdio split, there was a knight named Graham. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think he is still alive in Sandora. Okay. I believe I come here later. Wait, I'll visit my home after I finish briefing King Albert. I have to draw a line as a knight. Whatever you say. Okay, that's his house. I kind of had a feeling. This is someone else's house. Oh, there's the person who lives here. Stardust is also known as the Wishing Stone. As the name implies, it is believed to fulfill the wish of the person who gets it. I do not recall what the purpose of Stardust is. It's been a bit. Item shop. Thank God. One antidote, please. Body purifier, please. Use item. Body purifier. Thank God! Okay. Let's buy some more things. How many healing potions do I currently have? None! Lovely. Let's change that to 10. There's a mod that someone needs to consider putting in here, allowing me to buy more than one item at a time. I've got 7 Angel's Prayer. I'm buying more Body Purifier. I will resell them if I don't use them. But after getting poisoned so many freaking times, nah, I'm not doing that again. I haven't had to deal with these particular things recently. Meteor Fall, Spear Frost. I'll grab 5 of these, and that ought to do it. Alright.
I'll knock you out.
Do you know anything about the Vice Commander of the 5th Knighthood? He's my boyfriend! Good for you, I guess. Okay. Welcome to the clinic. Ah! We can treat 3 kinds of abnormal conditions. I didn't remember clinics were a thing. Poison, fear, and dispiriting. Great. My baby sister is hospitalized upstairs. Here, please be quiet. Upstairs here, please be quiet. Blah, blah, blah. The healing light is somewhat mysterious. These are patients who need long-term treatment. The nurse over there is pretty but strict. I want to be well soon.
Let me be very clear. I am going to knock you out here.
This is for employees only. For treatment, enter from the door in the back.
Dead.
Interesting. I genuinely didn't remember this place existed. I have very fond memories of this soundtrack.
Okay, so for reference, the reason I'm fighting spiders is because I want a paralysis hammer for the next monster I fight after I get done grinding.
Right.
Because Odogaron are notoriously weak to paralysis.
Ah.
So I'm gonna get a paralysis hammer.
Okay. The stone called Stardust is believed to bring happiness to the person who collects it. Welcome. We have a big selection. Find what you like. I can't interact with any of the books, which is sad. Hee hee hee, I'm going to eat this tonight. Eat what? Eat what? Eat what? Ah, I meant to go back up this way. Ah, magical power. With their magical power, Winglies ruled the world. Today, that kind of power is unknown. How to be a knight. Power without rationality is the same as a naked sword. The good sword requires a matching sheath. Dragon. There once were dragons in the world. They are extinct now, and we cannot see them. Well, I know that's not true. Winglies. There was a winged species living on the continent of Endines. Legends say they once ruled the world. Geography of the continent of Endines. Endines is a peninsula-shaped continent between the Sea of Fortos and the Sea of Alcyon Coral. Interesting. They did really well on the world building of this game. Like, it has failings in other places, but world building wise, it's really good. The country of Serdio was divided in two, and they are fighting this war now. The daughter of this house has been waiting for her boyfriend for 10 years. Oh, that's sad. That is really sad. Would you like some? Marsa Road, which leads to the commercial city Lohan, is closed. I'm having a hard time getting good stuff. My granddaughter is a knight. She is on a mission with her fiance to defend Hoax. I heard that apparently I heard during last stream that apparently they pulled the names of locations in this game out of a hat. Which, if true, that's hilarious. Poison Guard, Panic Guard, Stun Guard, Bravery Amulet, Night Shield. Okay. I've only got 200. There are 2 new weapons. A new bow for Shauna, and a new sword for darts. It will take up a good chunk of my money. Yeah, no, I think I can work with that. Okay. Probably sell a good amount of this. Hang on. Yes. Sell clothes. Sell bracelet. Sell bracelet. Sell bandana. Keeping the War God's amulet. And I'll get rid of the broadsword and the short bow. Oh, it bought it for both of them. That's cool. Okay.
You know what? I accept this build. It's not the best, but it's not the worst right now. So whatever.
Oh, hey bro, could you hand me my phone? My brother is also here, but he's off mic. Say hi, bro.
Meh. Because of me.
Love you too, bro. He's prickly, but we love him. He's also the gutsiest Patamon I know.
We need to eat a meal before the next time.
Anybody who doesn't get that Patamon reference, clearly you don't play you haven't seen our our live play, well, pre-recorded live play of Digimon Guardians of the Server. Alright, not enough to buy a Night Shield, but hey, doing pretty good regardless. Okay, this way. I am now at the castle. That's our Sir Lavitz. You really did come back alive. Treasure chest. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It just goes to show you don't buy new things until you've explored the area in full. Crap. Oh, Lavitz, welcome back. Everybody's worried about you. Sir Lavitz! Nice to see you. Back safe. King Albert will be happy to meet with you. I'm sure he will be. What is this place? Is it a pompous place? Oh, Sir Lavitz, I knew it! Knew what? What is this thing that everybody seems to know that I don't? Yes, yes, hooray, I'm not dead. Where does this take me? Oh, yeah!
I'm committing war crimes.
Don't say stuff like that out of context.
I'm playing Monster Hunter. That's all the context anyway.
Oh boy, Sir Lavitz, when did you come back? Sir Lavitz, it's really you! Sir Lavitz, when did you come back? They are really happy to see Lavitz. Got 50G. Yet money's not called money in this game, it's called G. Oh, okay, that's where that leads. Ready, right? Cool. Now, if I could find a way to get into here, I'd be very happy. Wait. Is there a way to get there? Please move, NPC. Don't you hate it when you get trapped behind an NPC? Okay, so definitely not going anywhere from here. Got it.
No! Come here.
Apologies if you can hear my grandmother in the background. She's yelling at the dog. I guarantee you he deserves it.
Steven, put him out. Steven!
I hear you.
You get in here and do it.
Oh, the monsters are fighting.
Right.
Okay.
You're up in here. Put him out.
Well, that's concerning. Probably ate something he wasn't supposed to again.
That's why he's whining.
No, you move up in here.
100G! Nice!
Adam, leave him alone.
Sir Lavitz, you are safe! I still cannot believe it, although you are in front of me. Well, Sir Lavitz, welcome back from the hell of the total destruction of the knighthood. Oop. Cutscene. Gesundheit. I am the head of the first knighthood, Lavitz Lambert, and I am back from the field. Oh, Lavitz! I was feeling uneasy because I heard you were missing. Oh, please, make yourself comfortable, everyone. Your Majesty, it's more than I deserve. Ha ha ha! It was true, His Majesty was so dismayed that he couldn't see to his affairs of state. Oh, Noish, please don't tease me. Lavitz is a friend from my childhood as well as a master of martial arts. Anyway, where have you been? Excuse me. After my first knighthood was wiped out, I was captured by Sandora and held against my will in Helena prison. What? In Helena? However, thanks to the act of this young man, I managed to break out. Let me introduce these people to you. Dart and Shauna. They are from Celeste. I thank you for saving Lavitz. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. In gratitude for this, tell me if you need anything. I have a favor to ask. Is it possible to take care of Shauna in this castle? What? It seems Imperial Sandora attacked Celeste to take Shauna away, so they could go after Shauna any time. And when I think of it, is that the reason you brought me here? Shauna, I can walk next to Dart. I have been working towards that. There is nothing we can do about the time we were apart, but I want to be with you forever. Unfortunately, you cannot leave her here. Imperial Sandora obtained the force called the Dragon and went on the offensive. We are holding the battle line in Hoax, but if the Dragon can fly at low altitudes and directly attack the castle, we cannot defend it, even with the high ramparts. There is no place safe in Serdio now. Besides, you do know how she feels about you, don't you? Just everyone telling Dart exactly what he should already know. Shauna, it may be even more dangerous from now on. I don't mind as long as I can be with you, Dart. Well, I take back the request, but one more thing. I would like to ask a question to Minister Noish. Ask me anything, son. My head is filled with all the legends and history of the continent of Endinus. I was on a journey to pursue the Black Monster. The Black Monster? The monster that attacked Neat 18 years ago. The only thing I know is that it deprived me of my parents and my hometown. You are a victim of the devil. I want to hear everything. Please tell me about it. There is hardly any information left. Everything that was related to him was reduced to ash. The only thing I know is, the Black Monster is called the Devil that disobeyed the Great Existence, and it is also known for devouring the God. Devouring the God? Yes, and surprisingly, it shows up in history beginning 11,000 years ago. 11,000 years ago is the end of the Dragon. Is the time the Dragon campaign ended. You're exactly right, Your Majesty. Instead, I will tell you the story of the Dragon campaign.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands, spreading the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered
I think there were technically more than 7
fatalities.
Dragoons, but I don't
After a long
remember.
period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
The game had a decently thick handbook that came with it, that I recall. And it had a decent amount of lore stuff in there. For example, it had listed that all of the races that exist on this continent came from fruit that fell from a tree at the center of creation or something like that. And it, like, humans were this one specific number, dragons were this specific number. And some other terrifying things were all kinds of other different numbers. I do not, for the life of me, remember what number went to which race. The Black Monster appeared after the Dragon campaign. Excuse me, Praetorian of Basil. Excuse me, sir. It's time for the war meeting. I see. Tell them we will come soon. Dart, Shauna, this war will be particularly harsh one for those who no longer have a home to return to. The castle is very quiet now. It is the best place to think about your future. But this is our first time in a castle. Well, there is a place with a great view next to this room. Go enjoy yourself. The view from the castle. I see. Please excuse me. Bows. She is so hasty. Please excuse me too. Does not bow.
Well, we don't currently have any monsters to fight, so we're gonna go collect.
You are the brave man from Celeste, but this is the chamber of His Majesty King Albert. You are not allowed to go in. Understood. going down. Ah! 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 That's cool. I'm gonna look for treasure. But yeah, I have a sparkle arrow I can sell now. Then again, maybe I should keep it. For reasons. What is this? What is this? Oh, I got a Stardust. It's a strange looking instrument. I've probably missed a bunch of those already. Once the Kingdom of Basil and Imperial Sandora were one country, called Serdio, until King Carlo was killed by Dole. If you don't have anything to do, why don't you go out to the balcony? Haha, finally. Treasure! Active ring. I don't know what that is, but I will find out. Right. Wrong way. Ah, nothing else? Well, it certainly is a nice view. From here we can see all of Basil. Might even be able to see Celeste. Celeste is over the mountain. Besides, we cannot see it anyway because we're so far. I hope everybody is safe. I'm sure they are okay. Yes, they are. According to the brief by my aide, most of the people in the village are safe. Really? I'm relieved to hear that. But it will take time to rebuild the village. Still, good. I can meet everybody again. But we have bad news. Sandora is now readying itself to attack us, and they are planning to use the dragon for the offensive on Hoax. A dragon? If they release that monster in the battle, it will be a total genocide. Our role as the knighthood is to stop it. I'm heading to Hoax now. Maintaining the battle line will determine the future of Basil. I have lived only for myself. I believed it was something I had to complete by myself, even if I had to leave Shauna and the people of the village behind. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. Lavitz, I'm going to Hoax with you! I don't want to see any more senseless bloodshed! God, I love this music! What about the Black Monster? We have to end the war first. Once Dart makes up his mind, he never changes it. Of course I'm going, too! I can't stand the war either, and I can fight too! You guys. Everything is determined, and now we have to prepare. Then let's go to Bale now. There are item shops, weapon shops, and my home. Please, meet my mother. Excuse me. She'll be happy, because she hasn't had a guest for a while. It does the funny, slurp animation for people. people all joining into one character.
I'm so glad they added perfect block to this game.
Oh, nope, wrong store. Ooh, I can only afford one and it'll just leave me with 10. You know what? Maybe I'll just wait on those for now. Good lord. Why are they so expensive? Oh, wait. I have a... No, I'll keep that just in case. Oh. Mom! I'm home! Oh, Levitz! It's Levitz! I was worried because I didn't hear from you for a long time. Sandora's resistance was tougher than I thought. But don't worry, we defeated them. Your late father would be proud to hear that. Lavitz, what about Helena? Don't mention that to her. Sorry, but I don't want her to be worried. I don't know what he is talking about. Well, fine. I'm already happy just having you come home, but... You brought a bride with you, my big baby. Mom, she is not. Oh, don't be shy. What's your name? Shauna? Shauna, my son is a little awkward and stubborn, but he is very sweet-natured. He is not. He is right. She is Dart's sweetheart. Hey, when did I become Shauna's? It's true. I am Dart's girlfriend. What? Oh, please excuse me. Take good care of Shauna. Well, I don't know what to say. What's going on? Once my mom gets an idea into her head, that's the end. That's the only way we can manage her. Lavitz, please find somebody like her so I can hold my grandchild in my arms. You're not a child anymore. Yeah, I know. And you'll stay here today, honey? Well, I was commanded to defend Hoax, so I have to leave as soon as... Oh, well, I understand. But you can have at least lunch, can't you? It'll be ready soon, honey. I'll give you a hand. Oh, there's no need. But then again, maybe. My pleasure. Well, what can we do till lunch? Let's see, can I find any Stardusts here? I'm gonna explore your house. Why does that ladder look like it can be moved? Shall we help them? We should practice for swords. Why don't we take a nap? Show me around your house. Show me around your house. This is the first time I've been in such a huge house. There's nothing interesting, but we can at least kill some time. Walk around wherever you like, and I'll tell you about it. This is my room. There's a cut in the pillar. Were you swinging your sword or something? No, I was measuring my height. Lavitz was a kid once? What do you mean? It was my parents' room. It's been my mom's room since my father passed away in the war. This is the library. There are many books on strategy. Are you interested in that, Dart? It's my weak point. What are you doing? Come here. That's what I thought. I knew the animation on that was too weird not to mean something. I'll show you my treasure. Treasure? Here's my treasure. Please, take a look at it. I see. It's a nice view of Indel's castle from here. This is what I saw every day when I was young. I grew up thinking, I'll be an admired knight, just like my father, and I'll protect this country. Your dream came true. Yes, but the reality was much harder than I imagined back then. I feel all the more strongly how great my father was. To protect this country, I would tear the flesh from my body. It's the same passion you have toward Shauna. I just can't hold back. Because you know the importance of Shauna's life, you can risk your own. You were not a foolish daredevil when you ventured into Helena. Sergio is covered in war clouds now. You are the only one who can protect Shauna. You know that, don't you? Yeah. Dart! Lavitz! The food is ready! Well, the princess needs us. Princess? She's like a baby sister to me. Yeah, that's not how she feels about you, buddy. Or at least that was always the vibe I got as a kid. I don't know if it's ever confirmed whether or not. I don't know. Again, I've never beaten the game before, so we'll find out. As always, your meals are delicious, Mom. It's such a nice thing to hear, but I'll be even happier if you settle down with a bride soon. Darn, Shauna, we need to buy some things before we leave. Let's go. Slurp. Haha! I just stole all of your money. Lavitz, I stole all the money your mom was hiding. I feel awful. Wait. I saw that green arrow up there. What's the meaning of that? That's what I thought. Ah! Okay, I see. I'm guessing there's something up there. Could not get the controller to cooperate with me there, sorry. Yeah, burn it. Okay. Damn, burn it! I will get this. Even with the D-pad, I can't line up properly with the stupid ladder. There we go. I'm officially at the 1 hour mark. 1 hour, 1 minute, 58 seconds. How you doing, Dom?
I am customizing verb.
They made this so much harder than it needed to be. Thank God. Healing Breeze. Ow. Cool. That took... Good Lord, that was ridiculous. That. I mean, I'm pretty stocked up, all things considered. I bought new equipment for everybody, except for Lavitz, who's already pretty set. I got 10 potions. Excuse me.
Aldra, my dearest, you have never looked better.
Why does Dole desire Shauna even if it means destroying Celeste? There are many things strange about it. Great question. Do not have an answer for you. Escape tunnel! Do I actually have to go in this shop? Okay. Oh, right, I can give the booze to this dude. And they're good ones! Oh, you're gonna give me spirits? Yep, I guess so. Brother, you're generous. Well, I'll have it. He'll fumble that way. I don't feel good about giving you alcohol. Like, at all. Why can I just find this? Seriously. I feel like this should be kept, the secret of this better, should be kept better. More gold. Huzzah. Or G. Whatever G is. Oh, look at that. Oh, cool. Yes! Finally. More G. I'm sailing away, set an open course for the virgin seas. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Fascinating. Why does this go here? Yeah, burn it. I think it'll take me back around. I'm not sure. I am curious what the purpose of this boat is. I have to go back and go back to that room. This will probably take me back, and then I'll hop back in. Yep, that's what I thought. Here we go. Once again, sailing away. I like finding secrets. Show me the secrets! Or at least show me where all the frickin' treasure chests are. A treasure chest counter would be lovely in this game, but also not super important. Yeah, one of the core mods they're supposed to eventually work on is one that lets you swap out characters in battle. I would really like that because that's just a good mechanic to have in a JRPG. That's what I thought. I found a Stardust. Cool. I forget the exact purpose of Stardust, but it's somewhat important, so I will keep trying to collect it. Oh! I can see the track that the boat is on. That's cool. Okay. Actually, that's a question. Is that why I can go over here? Is there a Stardust over here? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think so. Again, I've probably missed plenty of Stardusts. Because unlike every other item, they don't come in like a chest. You just have to happen to be clicking in the right place to find them. Hang on. I think that's why I can come over here. Okay. Ah! You knocked 2 people out of me! Hey, watch yourself! Are you blind or what? What do you mean? You're the one who bumped into me! Don't make up excuses! Behave like a man! Don't yell, it's true! Can you be quiet? The baby's crying! Oh, sorry, I was too loud. Oh, poor baby. She is scared, isn't she? Well, we gotta go, baby. There's no time to waste. What was the point of that? What was the point of any of that? What was that? I don't know. I guess we go find out. Yep, there she is. Well, well! You must be the man who bumped into me at the entrance of the town. Well, perhaps I was a little careless, so can we just forget about it? I was in a hurry because I had something to ask him about. Knowing old geezer. Ms. Martell came here to ask me about Stardust. Stardust? I heard something about it in a fairy tale. It said that if you collect them all, your wish comes true. It's not a fairy tale. I believe it's true. I need some. Hey, why don't you give me the Stardust if you find some? Of course I didn't say it for free. I'll give you something rare that I found on my journey in return. For some of them. What do you think? Not bad, huh? You don't have to, but if you happen to find some, remember me, will ya? Anything new since then? It's hard to find Stardust, isn't it? I guess I knew it though. How about you? Right. You have to give a specific amount to her, if I remember correctly. Okay. Now I head for the exit of town. I will, for the sake of posterity, I will save. Ah, under attack. So Dom, how's it going for you?
My RNG is not working out. I just captured another Rathalos.
We'll slash!
Are we up to? I was at, what were we at? What was the last number I gave you?
You said 5 Rathalos.
Cool, I've hunted 7 and captured 2.
Okay.
So we're at 9 now.
Jeez, okay.
Plate is a 1-star drop.
A 1-star drop? You're having this much trouble with a 1-star drop?
Yeah.
What the?
As in, that is frequency.
Okay. Sorry. When you said 1-star... Sorry, usually stars denote rarity.
Well, it does, but it's frequency, not like the lower the amount of stars, the less likely you are to get it.
That's a weird way to do that. It's supposed to be the more stars it has, the less likely you are to get it. I've been attacked! Again. I don't run from encounters, by the way, people. Still only one viewer. Sad. Schmack. Yeah, just one arrow should kill this thing. Hey Dom, you know how all slimes and RPGs are usually cute? Little blobs with funny faces on them?
Yeah.
Yeah, in this game, they're humanoid monsters that look like they want to die. Well, certainly stands out, doesn't it?
You're also pretty weak to dragon there, bud.
I remember this. I remember this. This is the part of the game my brother could not get past for the longest time because of the boss at the end of this section. It's also near the end of Disc 1, so I covered a lot of ground in my first stream then. Out of that, this game is way shorter than I remember. Oof, I am cold, so I'm gonna put down a window. I also need a bathroom break. 1:18 is 1 hour 18 minutes. I will write that down so I know when to make where to make the cut. If I actually edit this one. Okay. Be back in a sec. Dom, be entertaining. Let's take all this garbage out when we're done. I'm back and I bring soda. Oh, hey Dom, I actually downloaded a new copy of that fanfic.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's up to 76 chapters. Which is almost Huh? What'd you say? Sorry.
I said that shit a while ago.
Okay. But yeah, it's up to 76 chapters, which is almost double where it was when I first started reading it. And still going strong, which is amazing. Actually, come to think of it, I've never looked up Legend of Dragoon fanfiction. I probably should. Wonder if there's a crossover of Final Fantasy IX. That'd be fun. Let's go to the HQ first. Kaiser of the 8th Knighthood must be waiting for us. Is this really a town? I think technically it's a fort. It looks like a fortress. The war changed it. That's true. Nobody wanted it, but it couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on our defenses now. Thank you, Turgelmar? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If I get names wrong, feel free to yell at me in the comments. But yeah, don't, okay, good. Actually, that does sound good. I like a good legacy story, but at the same time, I have a... How do I put this? Legacy stories can be done poorly. And one that immediately jumps to my mind, mainly because I've only had experience with the anime, I've not read the manga. Boruto is a great example of... I'm not a fan of what they did with Boruto. It could have been good. It could have been. But it wasn't. I've heard it's gotten better. I have not watched it. I couldn't get past the first arc. I should probably sit down and read it again. But legacy stories are a hard thing to do. And they can also be sort of reductive, I guess. Because it's like, oh, yeah, they're very hard to do right. It's like you're playing a D&D campaign, and every time you start a new campaign, you're just playing the child of your previous character. Like, yeah, that would be really cool if that was the point of the game you were playing. But if it's not, then eventually you're just a person related to this other person, related to this other person, related to this other person. Yeah, legacy stories need to be handled carefully. The wall of this town used to be to protect against animals, but now it's used to stop people. Yeah, some of the NPC dialogue is very basic. Then again, it's a PS1 game. Yeah, more or less. The big evil has been conquered. It took 10 million years from the last time it was present, and now, somehow, it's back after 15 years. and teenagers are the only one who can defeat it. I'm pretty sure that's the plot of a season of Power Rangers. I'm pretty sure that's the plot of a season of Power Rangers. Give me 5 teenagers with attitude. Oh no, not teenagers. Now the defense for my house is perfect. Yeah, okay. I think we should get out of town. You probably should. I know what's coming. I'm walking along the wall. Ooh. Acquired 20G. Oh look, a kind old lady. Well, well, we have guests. Oh, really? That's very neat. My name is Dart. I'm joining the defense of Hoax for a while. And both of you, when are you having your baby? What are you talking about? Yes, we are. It's too early. Oh, you're visiting a famous midwife, so I thought you wanted to get some advice about having a baby. Anyway, come back anytime if you're going to have one. I was the midwife for King Albert, too. Then you have been observing this country since before the war. Yes, it was 20 years ago the former king, Carlo, passed away, and his younger brother, Dole, broke away. It seems he couldn't stand having His Majesty Albert, who was only 6 then, be the king. His Majesty Dole and His Majesty Carlo used to be very close. I wonder what made them change. We gotta go now. Well, work hard. When you need me, come back anytime. Need me? Meaning need a midwife? Thank you! We are lucky, Dart! My god, that girl has such a crush on him! And Dart is somehow oblivious. I don't know how. Hashtag simping. Yes, you are correct. A delay in the detection of the enemy is equivalent to losing. Guards cannot let their attention stray even for a moment. So what were you doing when you talked to me just now? Wait, what was that? Did I go there already? I probably went there already, but just in case I'm wrong. Yes, I have been here. Okay. Alright. It has been forever since I've played this game. I have never beaten this game. I said that last time, and I've said it this time. I have never once beaten this game. Dole is a dominator who enjoys manipulating his country and people. We cannot hand over Serdio to him. Something about this place just doesn't seem real, like it's a bit of a fake or a hoax. Very funny. Someone told me during my last recording of this, my last live stream of this, which was like 2 weeks ago now, because stuff came up, that apparently they pulled the names of places in this game out of a hat. Which honestly, with how weird some of the names are, I would believe it. I heard that Sandora not only has a dragon, but it also has one of the legendary Gigantos. And I heard he is pretty strong. He's a pretty strong warrior. Alrighty. This pendant is an amulet that my daughter gave me. Well, he's gonna die. Red flag. That man is going to die. Okay, no, that's the HQ. I don't want to go there yet. I want to see all the stuff first. Nah, he'll be fine. Totally not a death flag. I don't know. Seems like a death flag to me, friend. This war is a trial from a... is the trial from a god. Together, let's endure through it. Let's see. What are the death flags? 2 weeks from retirement. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 1 week. 3 days from retirement. Or 2 days from retirement. Those two are interchangeable. Shows you something that their child made. Shows you a picture of their children. What's another one? Dom, you got any? I'm listing death flags.
What's that?
Yeah, I noticed that too, the reference to a god, not the god. I was listing death flags because this guy showed me an amulet that his child made him. And I'm like, that guy's gonna die. And like, I was listing death flags, so it's showing something... showing something that your child made you, showing a picture of your child, being anywhere near retirement, wanting to return to family and friends. Yeah, that's another one. Oh, talking about your girlfriend back home. Alright, here comes the cutscene stuff. Kaiser, long time no see. Having a slightly more intense than necessary love for life. Yeah. Lavitz, welcome. I see your knighthood was... Yeah, it was my mistake. But I won't let the dreams of my company end in death and be in vain. I'll end the war and unify Serdio. I will! Excuse me. We cannot stop until we make our dreams come true. Yeah, now, I brought you two powerful helpers, Dart and Shauna. Oh, you are the famous guy who rescued Lavitz. I'm Kaiser, the head of the 8th Knighthood. Nice to meet you. Could you inform me how we stand now? We are still preparing for the raid of Sandoras. What I am concerned about is the information that they are using a dragon. It's better to fortify here and see how they move rather than attacking a dragon that we don't know about. Then it'll be up to how fast we can spot the approach of the enemy. Great. Indeed, you are right. Dart, Lavitz, why don't you have the guard at night? Having Shauna too is not a good idea. Can you prepare the meals for the knights? Preparing meals? Okay. Dart, you're going to love it! Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit concerned. What? Lavitz's mother gave me a nice compliment. I guess it may be edible. I don't like what Lavitz said. I can enjoy and eat any food, just make a lot. I don't like what Dart said much either. I don't care about the taste, edible is enough. Just salt is enough for flavor. Welcome to the military! Even Mr. Kaiser, too! Kaiser, why are you stirring things up even more? I thought I was trying to relax her. Lavitz, yeah, my entire company of fully trained knights were wiped out, so instead I brought you 2 whole people. That's a good one. Also, she can't cook, but she is passionate about it. I thought I was trying to relax her. Now that settles the matter. I want Dart and the others to go look around Hoax. The night guards have to know the place. After you look around, come back to me. Stay with me, Lavitz. I want to go over the battle conditions with you. Now, shall we? Get along with each other. Yeah. Okay. So I'm required to go around now. I've technically already done that, though. I love the name Lavitz Slambert. I just think it's a little funny. Because, like, Lavitz is a good fantasy name, but then you put it right next to Slambert. It sounds like something a wrestler would call themselves. But yes, it is probably the manliest name I have ever heard. I would put, when it comes to knight characters in video games, I would put Lavitz up there with Steiner. I don't know if I would put him as high as Steiner from Final Fantasy IX, but he's definitely up there with him. And before anyone types anything, no spoilers. I may know what happens in this game, but this is going on YouTube later, and there may be people in the audience who don't. Rusty. Yeah, that is what Zidane calls him. I will protect this house no matter what. Good for you, friend. Once he's decided, he won't listen to me. Ah, nope, stop that. Yeah. I only say that because I know there are some very big spoiler things that maybe people who have never played this game before are completely unaware of. I have played for me personally, I have played the game all the way up to, I think it's either disc 3 or disc 4, where there is a boss who is the female water-based boss that is aided by a dragon. That's about as clear as I'm gonna make it, because... And I cannot... Really? Just mentioning who's in the boss fight? Really? I suppose that makes sense. See, that's another thing. I don't really care about spoilers. So I don't know what level of be quiet and don't talk about it I need to be. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, don't... That would be the real big one that... Shush! Shush! I'm glad that people on YouTube won't be able to see the comments. But anybody who else comes in here is the other thing. This war started 20 years ago. It all began when Dull... Was that the end of Disc 2? I could have swore that was later. Because I remember that you were able to do the thing where you go back to a previous disc to get the special item for a specific character by buying it from a random merchant in that one city. Really? Maybe you're right. I don't have to worry about discs on this one, though, because, and I don't know if you were around when I said this earlier, this is a native port called Severed Chains. You can literally go to a website online and download it directly from that website. You do need to... How do I put this delicately? Okay, good. So you know. You know then. Good. An update apparently came out recently. I have not updated mine yet. I will be doing that after the stream, because I didn't know the update was there until I turned it on. Until I already had the stream going. I highly recommend a playthrough of Severed Chains. It's very good. But yes. I don't think it does. The last one didn't. And if it does, I can just play back up to where I am. Clearly, I'm not very far. This war started 20 years ago. It all began when Dole, the king's younger brother, created an independent country, thus dividing the country in two. Excuse me. But yeah, it's got... I like the quality of life updates that this... Do you call it a mod? Or, like, I genuinely am not sure what to call this one, because, like... It's not a... It's not a ROM, or it's not really an emulation. I guess it kind of is. I don't know. Fan mod. Yeah, that is a good name for it. Fan mod. Okay, now that I've been around the whole area. Did you see enough? I will take you to the guard position. Oh, wait. Just because I am I'm very familiar with this part of the game. So I mentioned this last... mentioned this last stream, too. My brother and I got stuck on this boss. Yeah. My brother and I got stuck on this boss for literal years. Partly because our games kept getting messed up and we couldn't continue past this point, but also because we could not get past this boss. I know the trick now, and it annoys me that I was a stupid child and did not pay attention or understand certain mechanics of this game. Yeah, I assume you know the mechanic of this boss now, because I didn't. I had no freaking clue, because I wasn't paying attention to the mechanics of the game. When I was a kid, I would do this really dumb thing where I would find the button that let me fast forward through every conversation, and I didn't listen to anything anyone said, ever. I don't do that anymore. I see, we haven't finished the strategic meeting yet. Could you go see around a little more? That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not gonna read them. Yeah? Ironically, I never played a Duke Nukem game growing up. Like, not one. Apparently I have to go see around more. Great, okay. What the frick else am I supposed to do? Oh, wait. Right, that's my fault. I went to save. Good lord. I'm stupid sometimes.
And?
Shut up, you. Apologies, my brother's off mic. Hey Dom, how you holding up? You went real quiet.
I'm currently switching over to seafood to
Palate cleanse?
explain. Yeah, I'm trying not to burn out in the middle of the stream.
That's perfectly fine.
I have cleared through the squats I'm currently age 23.
Okay.
I'm at the final boss of this level at 23. And I have a pole. I'm gonna hit him with it.
Hey Dom. I just had a very funny thought. What if Shifu played like the game from that one YouTube video? The emotional damage thing. I don't know why that popped in my head. That would be horrifying. Could you imagine if a game actually played like that? I died to a leaf! Yes. We've just finished the strategic meeting now. How convenient! I'll take you to your position. I want to ask both of you to guard the back gate. It's at the end of the stairs. I'm here to replace you. You can trust us. Yes, sir. You mean seafood doesn't make you die from emotional damage? Pretty sure it did on my attempt. Ah. I've never played it myself. Dom would know better than I would.
What now?
My viewer said, you mean seafood doesn't make you die from emotional damage? Pretty sure it did on my attempt.
I'm being real. Sifu is straight up, like, I've never seen a game that best is, like, the spirit of martial arts. It's just repetitive bullshit until your body just figures out what you're doing.
It's get the crap beat out.
It's gonna make you die on the inside, but you're gonna like it. So, you know, whatever.
You're just playing a game of get the crap beat out of yourself until you get good. We have just received reinforcements of 2 powerful warriors. We have 2 gates. Better put them both on the same gate. Yeah. Fantasy anime logic! Comment on Sifu. It'll make you die on the inside, but you like it. That explains many things in my life. I like when I have viewers because they say funny shit. If I ever have more viewers than I can actually talk to, that's gonna be sad, because I'll only be able to catch funny stuff every now and then. If Sandora attacks, it will be a night raid. We cannot relax till morning. Rest while it's still light. Okay, here it comes.
I have beat the first level at age 26.
Is that good?
You start at 20.
Okay, so you're down 6 years. Got it.
I still have black hair. I have no gray.
It's strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes... if it's strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes near, we can easily tell. Why is that? There are those in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting. It's the proof that nobody's in the forest. I live in the south, so I know this very true. If the forest ever goes dead silent, shut up, put your back to a tree, and just wait. When the noise comes back in the forest, get the frick out. And you better hope you're armed. So, I'm gonna grab something. Worrying about Shauna? It's not that! Bring me back something. Yeah, okay. Oh no. Here it comes. The owls. Ah! And of course it attacked from the other gate! The enemy is coming! Knighthood, advance! Fortify the gate! You take care of the casualties! Yes, sir! We'll counter them! Yeah! So, my reason for not switching to the better additions up to this point has been twofold. Number one, to level up my additions. Number two, because I know the mechanic for the boss and I don't want to die. So, harpoon! Yeah, I'm currently using the basic ones because I'm trying to grind them up to max level. Double slash! Harpoon! Yes. All right. Oh yeah, go ahead. Battle mechanics, talking about battle mechanics is absolutely fine. I actually don't defend all that much in this game, so please, actually do remind me what the defense action does in this game. I think I did it a couple times in the last stream, but I have actually forgotten. Forgotten? Forgot? What is the correct grammar in that case? I don't know. I didn't know it could prevent status effects! I wish I'd known it could prevent status effects. I would have used it more during the fight against the frickin' snake worm monster thing. Which, there's something. I am very familiar with the fight against the snake monster thing. Never once. Getting health back on a defend is very good. But never once, when fighting the snake monster thing, have I had Shauna miss every single shot she took. And I mean every shot. I have never had Shauna miss that many times. And somehow in character. I thought the same thing, because I was talking her up before the boss fight. I'm like, alright, Shauna, it's your time to shine. Only for her to miss every single attack. Oh. It was hilarious in the ridiculousness of it. Is this the battle HQ for the front lines for Basil? What a weak setup! I will guard the top! Gotcha! Trust me to handle here! What guts you have, coming alone like that! I am here! I got those guys at the bottom! Humph! 1 or 2 doesn't make any difference! Big talkers are usually weak. Dude looks like a ninja. Except he's wearing black, which, I don't know if anyone will get this reference, but real ninjas wear blue! Alright. This boss, no, I don't remember this guy having a mechanic, but if you do, please tell me, because honestly, I think I'm just gonna hit him a bunch of times. That's true.
I've actually gotten somewhat good.
Oh, I remember this.
I also have
Jesus!
thing already unlocked.
He just dealt 40 damage to Lavitz! Sorry, Dom, what did you say?
I've managed to completely unlock one of my things.
Okay, that's cool. Got it! Magic damage and Lavitz don't mix. Jesus! I'm glad I bought a bunch of potions before leaving town. Dab burn it, I waited too long. Oh, brr. Ow! Okay. That did basically nothing. That did 6 points of damage. Jeez. Trying to determine if I should just... Enough playtime. I'm taking my gloves off. Oh, here comes more magic damage. Oh, right! Can you nail the real... I remember this now. I do remember this now. In a sec, it's not gonna matter. I kind of expected something like this to happen, so I grabbed 5 of these. It hits everybody. God burn it. Found the real one. Oh, so it does have to do with the shadow. I thought the shadows looked different. Very cool. Dab burn it. Missed the timing on that one. Is he gonna make more? It looks like he's gonna make more. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean about fuller shadow.
When you let him out, I have thought that door all day and I can't get it open.
Oh, I gotta help my grandma real quick.
Need the door open. You let me out. You let me out.
I'm gonna show you the trick.
You told me that and I still can't get it open. I like that. And I still can't get it open.
I'll hold on to it until he starts to pull. You have to hold on to it. Needs even have it down.
Every time when I'm on it out, I end up fighting with it.
That means you cannot escape.
Don't. If they hear you out of context, it's gonna sound weird.
Well,
It's our grandma.
That doesn't help!
these people don't know what me.
We pick on each other. That's our way of living.
Besides, I got 2 more doors I can go out of.
Okay. I actually see what you meant by fuller shadow. That guy's shadow's darker than those guys' shadow.
Dog's house.
Yes! Darn! Harpoon! Ha-ha! I'm probably gonna need to heal Lavitz very soon. Level up! I noticed Shauna's not here to receive a level up. Frustrating. Rod Typhoon. I have the worst time trying to use that addition. Because it requires an amount of timing that I am not good at. Which is gonna suck when I try to grind levels for it later. Ah! There he is! What is that giant? Giganto! Giganto? Lavitz! I heard about it, but he is real. The ones who fought so far were no match for him. Well, he's still not a dragon. Do I remember the one that comes after Rod Typhoon? I do not. I just know that there is a specific addition that Lavitz has that requires me to... I think that one might be it, yeah. Where it requires you to smash a button a bunch of times. And I was never... in like a very quick succession, and I was never fast enough to get it right. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to get that one done. I might have done Rod Typhoon, but I don't remember. But I'm grinding the top ones first. Partly for this frickin' boss fight, which I will explain once it starts. Go! Nobody is in... Okay, so first thing I'm doing is Healing Breeze on everybody. Surprisingly, what helped me the most with additions with learning how to play an instrument. You know what? That makes sense. And I've always been bad at playing instruments, so it also makes sense that I suck. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking, of course. I can play one instrument very poorly, and that's a piano.
That's very great.
Because the timing is always consistent, so I treated each edition as a different little tune. That's a very clever way to do that. Okay. Piano was actually the one I learned as well. Yeah, I took piano lessons for a while. I wasn't very good. I was not very good, like at all. Well, I was good enough to take, I think it was 3rd place in a contest once, but I was tied with another kid. So, I don't know. It wasn't a serious contest. It was literally just all of the people who were under this piano teacher. We did a recital, and the people who did the best got trophies for how well they did. And basically, our piano teacher turned it into a little contest. My brother was under the same piano teacher. He kind of just does his own thing on the piano. All 4 of us, and I tied for 3rd. I will say there were more than 4. There were more than 4. I will say that. So I did decent enough to hit 3rd. I'm still not very good. And I can just barely remember some of the things I learned. I remember where middle C is. I don't quite remember how to read music. I remember what a C note looks like. And from there, if I can find a C note, if I can find a middle C note, I can tell you what all of the other notes are on that hand. The other hand, however, is harder. Alright, let's get back to fighting this dude. So, that's what I was gonna say. The mechanic of this. If you mess up an addition in this fight, he counterattacks you. I'm not going to show what it looks like. Not even for YouTube. Because I don't like getting my skull grabbed and smashed into the ground, thank you. So, harpoon! I also remember him hitting like a I remember Kongol hitting like a frickin' truck. Yeah, the mechanic of this game is get good, scrub. The mechanic of this boss fight is get good, scrub. You know that mechanic we've been making you do in every fight up to this point? Hope you learned something. Kongol need no weapon. Kongol beat you with his hands. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Kongol is a great boss. A great final boss for the disc, honestly. The good news for any... Ooh. Oh, Jesus! He just clotheslined Lavitz! The good news for anybody who plays Severed Chains is that there is an option in the menu that lets you make additions automatic, so you don't have to worry about button presses if you're bad at them. I have that turned off, because I actually want to get good at the additions on my own. But I'm not going to shame anybody if they're like, I'm not really good at timing-based things, so I'm just going to turn this on. Or, I have trouble with timing-based things because of some, like, tremor in my hands or something. I'm not going to shame anybody for that. turn on whatever quality of life things you want to on this. They're there for a reason. I got him in the yellow. That's awesome. Oh, jeez! Ow! That hurt me and I'm not even in the game! Yep, I always love the fact that it tells me how much health they have. Actually, I think there's a thing that lets you see the turn order as well in the quality of life stuff, which that's just cool, being able to see the turn order. Lets you plan better. I clearly don't have that on right now, which I thought I might have turned that on, but I guess I decided against it. Oh, God! Put automatic additions is cheating. You shouldn't play if you can't do it. Actual Discord I have seen regarding auto additions. To that, I blow raspberries in the direction. Let gamers enjoy their gaming. Thank you! Thank you! Absolutely agree. Games are for everybody, not just the people who can do everything. Kongal is a beast. God. I freaking love Kongal. As a boss, he's great. I am going to heal Lavitz because he's in the yellow. And that meant Jack! I should probably wait until characters get in the red before I start healing them, but I get nervous. Speaking of red, Kongal's in the red! Ow! I currently have better armor than Lavitz. Why does that hurt so much? I want to play Expedition. After just watching this makes me want to do a third playthrough of Expedition 33, which I would heavily recommend to anyone watching this. I want to play Expedition 33 so bad. I really do. I just currently can't afford it, because my money is going other places. Also, I don't know if I have room on my computer. I'm also scared my computer won't be able to run it, because that game is pretty. That game is really pretty, and I don't know if my computer will be able to handle it. My computer's a little old, not like ancient, like my last computer. My last computer couldn't even stream because of how frickin' old it was. It could not keep up. But I got this new computer as a present from my buddy Patrick.
It wasn't that old.
Nana,
On the cheap sheet.
your old computer was running Windows 10 when you first got it. Windows 10 has been defunct for ages. It was an ancient computer by the standards of computers.
So it wasn't.
I don't have Game Pass for PC. I don't even have Game Pass on the Xbox right now. Once again, money going to places we just can't afford it right now. I wish I knew what 3060 meant. I know it's something to do with computers. I know jack about computers, my guy. Healing dart? Yes. You're gonna call it for the night? That's perfectly fine. You have a good night, Dom. Bye, Dom! Alright. And now we just get the cutscene! Ladies and gentlemen, my first video game crush. Wake up. Dragoon of the Red-Eyed Dragon. You can't see it, but I'm dancing right now. This song is anime as heck. Oh, absolutely, Rose is a great video game crush. She is fantastic. I love her. What on earth is... When I was a kid, I thought the things coming out of her hair were her ears. It's apparently like a headband thing. Power wrist. There is a joke to be made there, but I won't be the one to make it. These are not humans! God, look at that model. I wish that got used more in this game. Dart, what happened to you? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. The night of the dragon, the Dragoon, was born. Ugh! I'm surprised you didn't die. Giganto, don't die! Giganto will pay you back! Dart! You're safe. Look!
You're not.
What happened? Seeing Shauna's face makes me relieved. Unconscious. Power wrist. That thing that people need when they have a crush on Rose. There, I said it for you. You know what? Thanks. Thank you very much. I was a little young for that. I think you broke me.
How dare you?
Dart! Are you alright? I'm unconscious. How am I gonna answer you? What are you to Dart? What did you do to him? Shauna! I was only... Cut it out! Both of you! I should be thanked. So why do I have to be yelled at? Oh, it's a real shame this game is likely not getting a remake or remaster. I understand people wanting a prequel/sequel, but I would rather have this original story redone. You are preaching to the choir. I want... Sony still owns this frickin' IP. Y'all remember a couple of years back when Sony's like, we don't want to do sequels until we have enough original IPs. They have plenty, and this is one of them. And they're doing nothing with it. Not a remake, not a remaster, not a prequel, not a sequel. It's just sitting there, doing nothing. The last thing they did with this game was make it available on digital for the PlayStation. for the modern PlayStation systems. And which, don't get me wrong, that's great. People can play it on their modern PlayStations. Cool. Thanks. Give me something new. Give me anything new. The last time that a character from this... yeah, a prequel could be fun. Well, the thing is like, you know how it ends, but, like, it's very much the question... my opinion, a sequel would not make sense, because, spoilers, a prequel could be fun, but I have an issue with prequels since the history is already written, so you know how it ends. That's the thing about knowing how things end. It really doesn't matter if you know how it's going to end already, because you don't know how you're going to get there. You know bits and pieces, like you know there was this battle that happened here, and there was this relationship that formed that was the crux of this thing that happens, but you don't know how they got from point A to point B all the way to the end. A journey could be told in this world of a prequel. And I would say a sequel could still be possible, because I do know certain things about the ending of this game. I don't know everything. I've read... Again, I personally don't care about spoilers, so I have read mostly what happens. And I would argue that you could definitely make a sequel. You would just have to find the right hook, find the right time period. I would even prefer a remake instead of a remaster, redo it from the ground up. I would even accept it getting the FF7 remake treatment, where it goes from action, it goes more action instead of turn-based, and make the additions the special attacks, and have it keep the quick time aspects of it. Actually, that sounds awesome. That genuinely sounds awesome. I would love that. Though you would have to give Shauna actual special attacks at that point. Because Shauna doesn't get additions. Which always annoyed me. I should be thanked, so why do I have to be yelled at? Have you come too? No, I'm moaning in pain. I was... I will give a prequel the journey is more important than the end or the start style story. Or maybe have it be the truth of the story instead of what history tells. See, yeah, that would absolutely be great. There are lots of games where they're like, a prequel or a sequel wouldn't work, but then I'm like, it could work, you just have to figure out what you're doing with it. I would like another sequel to the Chrono series, but doesn't look like we're getting that anytime soon. And the one time someone tried to make a 3D remake of Chrono Trigger, they got a cease and desist from Nintendo. No, it wasn't Nintendo, it was Square Enix. Yeah, they got a cease and desist for that, which sucks, because they showed off parts of the 3D remake, and it looked good. It was a little rough, but it looked good. I'm glad you woke up. You are... Yeah, I remember that. Chrono Break was the working title for called. I think it was called something like that. I think I also remember hearing about a ROM that someone was making that was meant to be a Chrono Trigger sequel that was supposed to be more a direct sequel than what Chrono Cross was. Which, honestly, I would take that, too, because I have fond memories of Chrono Cross, but I also recognize it's definitely not the game people wanted for a Chrono Trigger sequel. I can see why people were probably upset with Chrono Cross as a sequel. Also, the leveling up in that game worked confused the frick out of me. And still confuses me to this day. Rose, nice to see you again. Do you know Dart? I told you, I just saved his life. Well, not only once. I want to hear it from Dart's own mouth! You explain. I don't understand. She saved my life. Thanks to Rose, I was able to make it to Celeste. Then the person who saved you from the dragon was... Yeah, it's her. Talking about being saved, I didn't thank you yet. I don't need any thanks. I wanted to do it. I think Chrono Cross doesn't deserve the crap it got, but that's just me. Another streamer said it. Well, if they didn't put Chrono in the name and had it as a new IP, it would have been better received. Agreed! Definitely agreed. I do agree with that. Also, they tried too hard to make it Radiant Dreamers. If you're familiar with the visual novel game that was also a sequel to Chrono Trigger, that Chrono Cross is loosely, and I say that so tightly, loosely based on.
There's a lot to have something right there now.
Don't say stuff like that out of context.
It was roaches.
I have actually... Chrono Cross is another game I've never beaten all the way through. Maybe I'll try and play that on... Maybe I'll try and play that on my on the Twitch channel as well. Maybe I'll try to play that on the Twitch channel as well, because like I've never beat... There's a lot of games from my childhood I never beat. I've beaten Chrono Trigger. That was a fun game. I have very fond memories of that game now, even though I didn't play it in my childhood. As for the Chrono Cross leveling, every star level boss fight gives you your entire party bulk stats retroactive when new players joins, and then up to 2 times between boss fights, you can get your active party members mini levels that boost 1 or 2 stats. See, that's the thing that always got me, is I didn't know about the mini levels. I had no idea. After I beat the boss and got the thing done that I needed done in an area, I bolted. I was out. I wanted to get to the next location. Yeah, go ahead. Also, Chrono Cross had the problem of way too many characters. Chrono Trigger had a concise cast of... Let me see, the grand total was Chrono, Luca, Marl, I don't know if it's Marl, Marley, I say Marl, Robo, Frog, Isla, and if you did everything right, Magus. So 7 characters. And then Chrono Cross had so many more. Apologies to anybody watching this on YouTube. I have people in my chat. I'm going to nerd out with them.
Nerds.
It was designed to be replayed so that you tried to find all 50-something of them, and most people didn't beat it more than once. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Also, there were so many characters that there are 2 times in the game where the choices you make yeah, only like 10 of them were worth using. Yeah, that was also another thing. Not to mention their ultimate abilities. All of their ultimate abilities were locked behind side quests that most people were never going to do.
I have a strong ability, but
Not to mention, one of them requires you to find all of his body parts.
I love that guy.
Oh, I love him too. He's actually pretty decent as a character. Never do, never find. Yeah, some of them is like you basically need a guide just to play the game, and it came out at a time. I also love Scully. It came out at a time when guides were not a thing. I see, but why are you here? It's too fishy to be a coincidence. I followed you because I was fascinated by this artifact that you own. The Dragoon spirit of the red-eyed dragon. This light is... You deserve to rule dragons. This light shows the true evidence from the time the Dragoon spirit starts to shine. You have to accept your fate as a Dragoon, just like me. I didn't know there was such power concealed in my father's memento. You saved him because you knew it from the beginning? I didn't know it. It was a test to see if he could be a Dragoon. If you couldn't, you would be dead now. Good Lord, Rose is cold! Why do you know about such things? You know too much about things nobody could know. It's better than ignorance, isn't it? That's true, but yours is not mere knowledge. It's a story and a legend that has been lost. I heard about it from Minister Noish before. Noish is a weird name. The people who led humans to victory in the Dragon campaign. They were the Dragoons. But was that the only reason you protected me? Just because I have a Dragoon spirit? Honestly, I was surprised myself, but now I know why. You guys look like my dear old friends. They lived in the middle of a turbulent generation, yet they were strong enough to grab their own fate. They knew the way to go, the things to do, the enemy to defeat and the people to protect. I feel the same about you guys, so I couldn't help doing that. Now you understand me. Can I ask you one thing? What are they doing now? I'm fully aware of why nerds had crushed on Rose so hard. Goth mommy, confident, uses the sword just as well as the main character. Yeah, she certainly does use a sword well. I didn't know what a goth was when I was introduced in this game, so I was like 5 when I started playing this game. All I knew was girl pretty. And again, I didn't know any of her dialogue because I skipped all of it. Everybody's gone. It's all in the past. I'm sorry. I think I was wrong about you, Rose. It's okay. I'm used to being hated. Is the head of the knighthood, Sir Kaiser, here? Sir Kaiser in here? The 7th Fort is under strong attack by Sandoras! What? The 7th Fort in the marshland is under the fierce attack of the dragon. Due to that, the 10th and 13th knighthoods are almost overwhelmed. Survivors are still responding. Where did it come from? From the forest over the volcano Vilud. It seems there is a nest there for the dragon. Gigantos and dragons. It's not a fight between humans if we don't defeat the dragon. Excuse me. We don't have a future. Summon the rest of the knights. We will assault the dragon's nest. The knighthood has the advantage of numbers, but they are only humans. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. If it continues, Basil will be annihilated. We don't know until we try! Do you think a wasted death is honorable or something? But dragoons can defeat him. Dart, you should understand this. We have a different existence. We are beyond humans. That's right, dragoons. Dragoons, which are said to have governed the dragons, can fight. Against the dragons. Where these things cut off sometimes confuses the frick out of me. Maybe I can do it now. I felt the power of the dragon in me. I'll do it. I believe in this power. It makes me feel relieved. There is nobody left who can fight in the 8th Knighthood. Dart, Rose. It seems you are the only people we can count on. Oh, I have a second viewer. Hi there! Kaiser, your wound is open. I am all right. Dart, Rose, the kingdom of Basil is finished unless we defeat the dragon. So, you can trust me. I will fight for you too. I'll go too. It doesn't seem to be enough if it's only Dart and the others. Shauna, you should stay. No, I'm going! I can help the other people too! That's fair. Yeah, that's actually good advice. I will try to remember that. The green tusk dragon Freybrand. It brings back the fear I felt before. The real fear has not even begun yet. I hate to say it, but I'm probably going to swap Shauna out for Rose. I'm heavily damaged, so I'm going to... Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot about this. There's a dig mini game thing. I don't know how it works. This is one of the things they added. There we go. They actually have it set up that you can actually take Dart out of the party. In this, I had that turned off though. For a previous job, I used to do a lot of pokers. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I always had trouble when it came to like reading slides and stuff. Especially in high school when my history teacher and social studies teacher would do slides of stuff that we had to write down. All of the other students freaking hated me because I took forever to write stuff. I'm a slow writer and a slow reader. So, you know, I do believe I have this set up that that Shauna will get EXP even if she's not in the party, even if she's not in the active party, as long as she is with the group. So, I'm going to save. And I've got a little bit more time, so I can... It was super! What about it? That dark fella yesterday, he wore unique armor and defeated Kongol! Yeah, not as much. Although in this version, you can actually increase the amount they get. I think I left mine normal, though. I think I left mine, like... I think it's, like, 50% or something? No, it's... Anyway. I left it the default amount. But I can increase it. I think. I just wanted to leave it default, because, like, I wanted as close to the normal experience as possible. Except the inventory. The inventory was the bane of my existence in my normal playthroughs. With Dart, Imperial Sandora is not even a match as our enemy! Dart is the messiah of the Kingdom of Basil! That's a step too far! That's a lot of weight to put on my shoulders. Messiah, huh? You cannot be called a real Dragoon getting stunned like that by bursting with the power. But tell me, Rose. How should I fight as a Dragoon? Well, let's begin. She just gets to start in Dragoon mode, of course. Let's begin. What would you like to know about Dragoons? I know everything, but for the benefit of the people watching on YouTube, I will go through everything. Dragoon transformations. Dragoon transformations need spiritual power, spirit points. You can accumulate SP by attacking enemies. Let's try. Fight with me. Come on! Yeah, I had some trouble with the Dragoon editions as well. Yes, keep it up! You accumulated SP. When your SP is full, a transformation command appears. Selecting that allows you to become a Dragoon. Now, transform yourself! I love this animation. I've recently got into Kamen Rider, so I'm just gonna say it. Henshin! Do you understand how to transform? Yes, I got it. For quicker transformations, change the setting on the system screen. Select Config, Highlight, Morph, then select Short. That's all. I like watching the full animation, so I'm gonna leave it the way it is. What would you like to know about Dragoons? Dragoon Editions. First, transform yourself into a Dragoon. Henshin! The thing is, if this wasn't anime, they absolutely... Right? Benefits for the player told as character dialogue. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Dart must be like, menu? Config? What? Yeah. You admit power all at once with Dragoon Editions. Charge up your power! The light continues to revolve and the power is charged accordingly. Now try. I do believe the max level for Dragoon Editions is 7? It's like it's like a 7-strike thing, but you have to level up all of your additions for it, I believe. Yes, keep it up! How was it? You got enough? Yes, it's enough. Is it 5? Okay. What would you like to know about Dragoons? Dragoon magic! First, transform yourself to a Dragoon. I don't think that's something they added via Shattered Chains. I just remember that to make your Dragoon editions more powerful, you have to max out the level of all your other additions or something. Something like that. I don't recall. It's been a bit since I've played this. The last time I played, I encountered a bug that completely broke my game. Because of that boss fight I mentioned earlier. Because there is an infamous bug, which I think only occurs on PS2, and I didn't have a PS1 to switch it to. I mentioned this, again, another thing I mentioned last time. Basically, if any one of your party members is a Dragoon, by the end of that fight, regardless of your success, the game will crash. And then the next time that I tried to play it, it kept crashing every single time I ran into an enemy. Like, literally, I'd run into the first enemy on the way to the boss fight, and the game would just freeze. I wouldn't be able to select anything, I wouldn't be able to do anything. It would just sort of sit on the screen where the player characters were on one side and the enemy was on this side. It would just sit there. And I had no idea why it was happening. And so I just hadn't been able to play since then. And now I have this version, and I'm hoping to be able to actually complete it. There are 2 commands after a transformation. A Dragoon addition and a Dragoon spell. You need a certain MP to use a Dragoon spell. The spells can... The spells you can use are highlighted. There's only one now. Select the spell and then the target. Then you can cast the spell. You eventually stopped using Dragoon mode? Was there a reason? I like Dragoon mode, personally. Now, let's try to cast a spell on me. Flame Shot! Which does more damage than my addition right now? Good lord. Did you get enough exercise? What would you like to know about Dragoons? One more thing. Getting SP by attacking allows your Dragoon level to increase. And you'll have more spell choices. In the end, you can only rely on your own sword. This is what I can teach. After that, it's up to you. I'll be here for a while. Go prepare for the departure. My prepare for the departure is to just go to save, click this. Hooray! Quality of life. I don't have to use save points anymore. Ha 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 ha! I am curious how many people are still alive. Huh. Ha! Well, she lived. My family was safe, but I cannot be happy. I delivered almost all the people who lived in this town. Many of them died overnight. Save points in my video games in 2026? Blasphemy! Well, I mean, Persona still has save points. Actually, no, I just remembered, in Persona 5 you can also basically save anywhere. Because your save point is your cell phone. Forgot about that. So yeah, I guess it is weird playing a game that still has save points. I don't know, I think it works for retro games. Like if someone were to make a game that like was supposed to be supposed to have that retro feel, you make marked save points for that reason. And I mean, Undertale had save points in it. I don't remember if Deltarune had save points in it. It's been too long since I played it. It probably did. I wanted to show this house to my baby, which was to be born. Was to be? Okay, good luck. He pushed himself for such a silly reason. It would have been pointless if he died. That! Stop that. Alright. Once we leave this town... I actually have not played Metaphor. Which, my understanding is, it's fantasy Persona. It's fantasy Persona, is my understanding. Which, you know what? That still sounds fun to me. Once we leave the town, I will consider you a mature Dragoon. I won't teach you how to fight anymore. Alright. Let's do this thing. Oh, being attacked. I'm gonna at least get to the dungeon. I have some time left. Yeah, just a new IP. Yeah, just insta dead. I missed. Crap. Why is Shauna getting 2 attacks around now? Also, why is Shauna on my team? What's that? Oh, wait. Hang on. Shauna is fast, yeah. Though, she's not supposed to be on my team, so I'm very confused. I guess when Rose left my party to teach me, it switched Shauna back in. Yeah. Into the marshlands. Hey, look, a sign. Left, Volcano Villude. Straight, 7th Fort, Kingdom of Basil. Mushroom people! Now those are cute. I'm still gonna kill them, but they are cute. Sporing. Oh, you're allergic? Okay, that's... I mean, that makes sense. I don't like mushrooms in general. But like a little character who's just a mushroom person, I find those cute. But I can see why someone would find it, like, bad. I get that. I don't know if I'm supposed to head to the volcano yet. I'm genuinely trying to remember. Do I go to the volcano? They said to the dragon's nest, which I think had something to do with the volcano. Yeek! Okay, I'm going the right direction. What's wrong, Shauna? It's fine. My foot was stuck in the mud. That's all. See? Oh no. Did you twist your ankle? It's nothing. You can't stand up, can you? Come on, I'll give you a piggyback ride. But it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I used to give you piggyback rides when we were little. Wow. Uh-huh. Thanks. Actually, I didn't notice that Lavitz turned away at that moment. I wonder what that's implying. Is he just trying to give them space, or is he trying to avoid seeing anything that Shauna might accidentally show climbing onto his back? Probably the first one. I'm such trouble, aren't I? I don't think so. I will say, I think Shauna's cute. But she's also, like, the youngest member of the party, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's probably the privacy thing. I guess I should have stayed in Hoax. Are you serious? No, it's not so... I guess I had a bit of a weak moment. You know what? I have more I have more confidence now. I can fight to help everybody. I'm not a drag on others, but I still can't fight like Rose. Shauna, you have something only you can do, right? You don't need to pretend to be strong. Besides, you can rely on me more. Like in the old days. Dart! Dart! Is Shauna alright? I'm okay now. When I first played, Shauna was right around my age, so I actually crushed on her instead of Rose. I mean, that makes sense. People, like, that makes sense as you gravitated towards the character who was your age. I was just a kid, and Rose was mysterious, and I didn't know the word for it at the time, but sexy, and my brain went, girl, pretty, like girl. Also, I liked her name. I like her aesthetic. I liked her name. I named so many things Rose because of her. Like, I named so many, like, toys and drawings and things Rose because I liked the character that much. The pain is gone. Let's go, everybody. I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna get attacked again, but that's fine. Oh, I know. I used the boat to get up there. Okay. Oh, look! Ugly fish thing. Miss. Oh, it's a Myconid! Like in D&D! That's cool. the best thing to use on a fish? A harpoon! That was a stupid joke and I know it, but I don't care. Whip smack! Right? Just broke all the tropes. The merfolk look like that. The slimes are frickin' monstrous. I love it. Thank you for chuckling at my absolutely terrible joke. I know I'm terrible at jokes. Everyone in the audience at my senior year talent show also knew I was bad at jokes. That's why I didn't tell any. I just told stories from my past, which they also didn't laugh at. Which I think is somewhat funny. Oh, get off boat. Go up here. Puns are the height of sophisticated humor. I agree! My wife, however, calls living with me punishment. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. Dad, burn it. I hit too soon. I should have had him attack the other Myconid. I missed it. Missed timing that time. The Myconid is running away. The merfolk, however, wants to harm me. I mean, dad jokes only become dad jokes once they are apparent. Oh, yeah. I'm also a fan of puns. Move to the right. No, that just takes me back to the beginning. Damn, burn it! Move down. There we go. I will have the treasure! Last one, a pun walks into a bar and kills 10 people. What the frick? I don't know about that one. Pun in 10 dead. I get that one now. Thank you for explaining. Ah, there it goes. Oh, look, crocodiles! Quick, somebody get the tape! That burn it, I missed the timing on that one then. That one again. For those who don't know, the tape is because, while crocodiles have an incredibly powerful bite strength, their opening strength is very weak. So if you can actually wrap something around their muzzle, they can't open it. Or even just keep your hand held down on their muzzle. They can't open it. Doesn't save you from the death roll, but it will at least keep their mouths shut. I don't know, maybe it's because I live in Canada and we don't have crocodiles up here, but I don't think they have claws on their tails in real life. They don't! But let's be clear. Crocodiles are living dinosaurs. Crocodiles are literally dinosaurs walking on Earth. If they had claws on their tails, it would surprise no one. I also don't remember fighting these in my last playthrough of this. Moving up. I've yet to fight those fish things. Move to the right. Which, I mean, I don't want to, but, you know. Addition. Have I maxed out the level? I have! But I haven't got it to 99 yet. So I'll be doing that in a minute. So Double Slash is at level 5. Volcano is level 1. Once that's at 99, I will switch to Volcano. Lavitz has still got a way to go. And, of course, Whip Smack is my newest one, so I will be doing that one for a while. It's also her only one at the moment, so... Yes, but I do have OCD, so... Yeah, you're right, I should just change it to Volcano. It will lower my DPS, but, you know... Can't burn it. Alright, let's see if I can remember the button presses for Volcano. Mushroom. I know part of Lavitz's problem is he needs a new weapon. Volcano! I'll use a body purifier on her later. In the meantime, kill this. Yeah, I did run into getting countered a couple times in Helena Prison, where that orange thing popped up. Where the orange thing popped up and I had to hit a different button very quickly. I got pretty good at that. I got pretty good at that pretty fast, though. How do I get onto this thing? Is there a way to get onto that thing? I'll wait. I'll figure it out later. But first, item, body purifier. I love this. Items stack now, and only take up a single slot while stacked. God, I'm glad I did that. And I gave myself 100 inventory slots. Because 32 was not enough. Quality of life. My life now has more quality. Agreed! Alright. I remember this being a hard place to navigate. What's that? Is Is that an eruption of the volcano? No, it's not. That is a frickin' phoenix! That is Firebird. It's bad timing showing up now. We still have to deal with the dragon. Can we just let it go? It's up to him. I actually did not notice that. But thank you for pointing that out. He saw us! Run! Yes, we're gonna run from the massive Firebird. Great idea. It seems we lost him. Good. Let's move on. Slurp. There's something. Why has no one done an abridged version of this game, huh? Where is The Legend of Dragoon abridged? Nah, not really. I like Machine Abridged. I liked Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged. That was actually really fun and entertaining. Oh look, fire slime. Or magma slime, whatever they're gonna call it. Lava throwing. Red hot. Okay. Volcano! Probably one of my favorites. Ooh, Rose is actually pretty low on health. Oh, right, I forgot. Rose has low health despite starting at a higher level than everyone in the party. Ugh. This game also came from the weird era where they were realizing that effort should be put into translation. However, the team wouldn't always communicate with each other, so the guy translating signs and the guy translating area names would each translate it themselves, and we wind up with small discrepancies. Yeah. That's kind of like, there's some plot things that are different between the English and Japanese version. I don't think it's anything, like, fully story-breaking, but it wasn't long after this game came out that translation began to get better. Yeah. Oh, God. So, you at least know Persona. Are you aware of the horror story that was the first Persona game's translation? And I'm not just talking about taking a character that... I'm not just talking about changing the game's location from Japan to America, or making one of the characters black for actually no reason. I'm not against black interpretations of characters, but why? Also, the way they made him black made him the most just caricature ever. It was bad. Anybody who's ever played Persona Revelations knows how bad it was. Like, even the FF7 to FF8 difference in translation quality is significant. I'm aware that there were some issues with the early Persona games. I wasn't aware of what they were. Well, making a character black for no reason and turning them into a African-American caricature is on top of the list. Making the game easier, but forgetting to change the amount of money that drops from every fight, so you run out of money halfway through the game and can't get the equipment you need. And also changing the game to be set in America, even though there's a Japanese shrine that's literally on the map, and it's clearly a Japanese shrine. Yeah, so many problems with that translation. Okay. I know there's a way to get over there. Aha! Why are there just boxes in this cave? The video game logic here is like... What the heck? Oh, look at that salamander! Yeah. That is one of the wickedest salamander designs ever. Like, genuinely. Fire Spirit and Salamander. Who am I attacking first? Let's go with the Fire Spirit. You mean you don't expect to find random things in boxes when you go exploring the wilderness? No, not really! Last time I hiked in a volcano, I found so many things! I'm sure you did! Spirit Cloak, Sun Rhapsody. Okay. Sun Rhapsody. Completely recovers MP. Okay. Spirit Cloak is apparently equipment then. Increase escape rate from magical attacks by 20 points. Okay, so it increases magical evasion. I'ma just keep that one on me. Oh, and also heal. Heal. Does this take me forward? Yes, it does. So, back to the battle mechanics. The Salamander's attacks have a chance to stun. You can see that by the... Yeah, I saw the greenish cloud thing. So once again, if you were defending, it guarantees that you won't get stunned by it. Yeah, the thing is like, there are times when I'm like, I should defend, but I'm also like, if I defend, I'm not pushing my advantage. I should defend more, especially against bosses. Darn it, I missed the last one. A powerful Why defend when I can do damage? A powerful offense is obviously the best form of defense. Agreed! Whip smack! Also, did not realize as a kid that all of Rose's additions are a reference to whips and things for, you know, reasons. Dab, burn it. Hit too early. Whip smack! Yeah. Burning Rush! I remember that one. There's a person over there! There's a person over there! Who the frick is that? I'm gonna stand in this light. However, I can just do this. as much as I really would like to keep going, I think I'm gonna have to call it here tonight. Just another person having fun. Little jaunt in a volcano, no need to judge. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here tonight. So, before I get going into my little thing I do for the YouTube videos, I'm gonna warn you now, the ending of this is going to be loud, so if you're using headphones, I highly recommend you lower the volume. But I would appreciate if you drop a follow. Which actually goes into what I wanted to say the other thing I want to say before I get started. I actually have some kind of schedule for my recordings. On Mondays, me and my buddies record Digimon Guardians of the Server, which is our tabletop Digimon game, which can be found on the Tangential Gaming YouTube channel, which I really need to put a link to on my Twitch page. We record that. I want to start doing that live, but I want to set it up to where people can give bits, because there's a mechanic in the game where people can get adversity tokens when they fail rolls, but I'd love to give viewers the ability to spend 5 bits and give adversity tokens to a player of their choice. On Tuesdays is when I normally... Oh, good. I'm glad that's there. On Tuesdays is normally when I do Legend of Dragoon Severed Chains. But last week I had a dentist appointment and I have another one this week, so I don't know if I'll get to record. My throat is going so dry. I need to get water after this. I don't know if I'll be able to stream Tuesday. And on Saturdays, me, my buddy Dominic, who was here earlier, and my buddy Patrick are playing through Baldur's Gate 3. So, if anybody who's watching this happens to be around on those 2 days and wants to watch me and my friends, or just me by myself, have a lot of fun, swing on by. Tangential_gaming. Because Tangential Gaming was already taken, so I had to put an underscore in there. Fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, or follow if you're watching this on Twitch. This was a blast. I love having a live audience. It's fun to just bounce off of people. So thank you for being here, and I hope you have a very good night. And all I can say is, this is the loud part, goodbye! Bye, everybody.